It's the venue that's had plenty of success come through it since the mid-2010s, as well as a few Lombardi trophies. It's GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the Denver Broncos and the Kansas City Chiefs. It's one of the happiest moments for any football fan. Welcome back, friends. A new season is officially underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Nick starting with a pass. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
Translatable skills. That's what you call him. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Out of the gun, it's Nix. It's brought in by Powell. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
First and 10 from the 43. Here's a dive up the middle. And this run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Bombers.
Nix from the gun. Looking slant route, complete. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Hold on a sec. Ready. My name is Joe. Captain.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second down now, 7 to go. Here's Nix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So his first blemish, Brock, after that perfect 4-for-4 starts. And wouldn't expect one incompletion, though, to stop him from leaning on him this opening drive.
No, I don't think so. And I think more than anything, you see the defense kind of... ball can hit the ground on this side.
This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7. Nix to throw again. Buys time, rolling right. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Out is Tyler Luke for the field goal attempt. It's a 36-yard look from the left hash. Luke knocks it through. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
Even if it's not a touchdown, well, you're happy to see the offense produce points in the first trip out there this season. And for a kicker, kind of nice to start 1 for 1 as well.
Tyler Luke set to kick off.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35.
35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. They'll give left side. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Yellow. I go, Blue Lady!
Mahomes. Right side, caught by Smith. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Broncos bringing out an extra DB on third down. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Third and just 2 to go. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That's incomplete left side. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short. Kansas City sends out its punt team. And no doubt he wants to get his season started with a good one here. And that kick a little too well struck. He drives it into the end zone for a touchback. All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. Drive play straight ahead. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Nix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So that brings up 4th and long.
We know in this league you can't start every game with scoring drives, but I think that's a clear picture of why you don't keep this drive sustained. Got to execute on the most important down, and that's 3rd down.
Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And this is going to be his first punt of the new season. Has it at the 37. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
At their own 45-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line. 4 yards on.
We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. Just 3-0 is our score. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They'll have 2nd and 7 to deal with.
Yellow.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's a Chiefs first down.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sail that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off a first down.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Throwing on first down, Mahomes. Hits him on the out route. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10. Blown back, hits the handoff. And 2nd down only works out for a yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, get to down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. Let the cover guys go shut it down.
Butker knocks it through. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Receiver in motion, going left. On 1st down, it's Nix. He's got a man left. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down. Goes to the hurry up here. Having gain up about a handful there. Cooper to Gene with the stop.
And that's a pretty modest pickup for a QB keeper. On a traditional handoff, you'll take that yardage, but those QB keepers, so many times, they're really designed, Kate, for chunk plays in mind, double digits, and they nearly got it there.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5.
Hold on a sec.
Here's Nix to throw. Completed over the middle. And they take him down right along the 30. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Hold on a sec.
Nix looking to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they won't manage a ton. This gets to about the 26. Ashton Gelati driving in there for the stop.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, a trusty tight end.
And not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from Arrowhead on the other side. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Hold on a sec.
Nix now to throw. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Noah Williams. And the Chiefs will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Intercepted. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot, 2nd down coming up.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. That one's complete right side. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped. Denver calls the 2nd of its 3 timeouts. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Now 1 second before they call delay a game, a timeout comes in. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. To the air, Mahomes. This connects with Higgins. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
That's good for a
Move the
Kansas City
chains.
Chiefs.
Got to move them chains.
First
Build
down.
momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32. Again, Mahomes to throw. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Chiefs in the hurry up, trying to get everyone in line.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
First and 10, it's Mahomes. Hits his running back. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
So first down from the 41.
Yellow, attack, attack! Fire, 80!
Here's Mahomes now. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up first and goal.
And our Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Yellow! There's a line, 80! Hey, 43! Right side!
Looking to throw Mahomes. Chased out to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
So after the incomplete pass, here's second and goal. Back to the air, Mahomes. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take the lead just before halftime. Manage that clock. Beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Back to throw it. That's Mitchell on the slant. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Oh, my God! Onward. Hey!
tough one. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Set to kick off.
We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Ball back in the backfield, and they give it to him. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Now it's Mahomes. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Another throw for Mahomes. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And they're on him right away with that tackle. The stop comes at the 26-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's a Chiefs first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. The give now out of the shotgun. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
What a great sign to start the second half with this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Quick throw completed by Mahomes. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Yellow.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Drawn up 4. They go to him again, Brock, and they deny him the line again. That's another loss. This one sets up 4th down. The Chiefs bring on Harrison Butker for the field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash.
A 28-yard attempt.
Butker knocks it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Over set. Ready. Ready. Return. Captain. Bombers. Olay.
Nix from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now.
Over set. Ready. Away. Captain.
Shotgun snap to Nix. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. A nice gain and a 1st down there, Brock, on a throw that most quarterbacks would have shied away from.
Yeah, tight ends, these guys, not the only position that can make that look routine, fending off a couple defenders, and it's really why, Kate, they're such valuable commodities.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Fires right away, but incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
So it's 2nd and 10 now, ball still at that 39-yard line. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. So it's 2nd and 10 now, ball still at that 39-yard line.
Captain. Bombers.
They'll throw again. Nix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Over set. Oh, ready. Throw.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. Throwing the out route complete. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this.
Captain. Bombers.
Going on 4th. Here's Nix. He finds it beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Broncos football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the 4th. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Nix to throw again. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23. Throwing again. Here's Nix. It's going to be caught by Carter. Great coverage all the way to the sideline. They're on him to end that quick pass before he can get vertical.
Brings up third down and 11.
Kill.
Off the play fake. Here's Nix. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? And we chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Now he's Tyler Luke for the field goal attempt. From the right hash, this is going to be a 41-yarder. Tracking for it, and it's good! And it pulls him back within one score here in the fourth.
His make there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. And this is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. You've got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Let's go on, 80. Let's go.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Back at the 31-yard line.
The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Third and short. Here's Mahomes. It's his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And there's heat. That blitz coming off the snap. That QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. And this is going to be just what this defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up, shift the momentum a little here in the fourth.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
I don't need to. Yellow. 57.
Here's Mahomes. down to almost, no, actually going to give them the 30 here. They got 21 yards on the play. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Yellow. Watch out.
Plowing up the middle. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Some really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Watch out.
Back to the well again. He'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. Third down coming up. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Eighth play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going.
Yellow. 180. Watch out.
He tosses right to the short side. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Chiefs feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. Harrison Butker out now. He knows how big this try is. Ball on the right hash, the distance 43 yards. Butker knocks it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Throwing here, Nix. Catch made by Carter. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he set out. A gain of 15 there. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10, got to score immediately here. Only 1 timeout left, and that clock winding down. They work against the blitz. This finds Carter complete. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
You know, kid, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down. Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. to throw. Taking a chance to the end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that passing, but throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
Need a touchdown and a field goal. Looks like they want the tougher part first. The offense going for it on 4th down. And they get to him and haul him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Yellow.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
At the 37-yard line.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Yellow, yellow. Let's go on, 80.
Right up the gut. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go.
Brings up 3rd and
You know, not
6.
a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Third and 6 for them to figure out now.
Yellow. What?
It is Irish off left tackle. And this is not going to do the job. They don't even let him get back to the line. It's 4th down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Well, no louder place in Missouri or Kansas right now as the Chiefs get the win in Arrowhead. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick